What's crack, it's VangelinaSkov, and in today's video we have two things to talk about. Firstly, we're going to be talking about Jeffree Star and his apparent lying. A very specific lie, not just his general lying, because if we were supposed to go over all the lies he's ever told, I think that would be a very, very long video, which I don't have the patience to make. I'm just going to say, whenever I say, oh, that would be a really long video, and probably not gonna ever make that, somebody always comments like, oh, D'Angelo Wallace has already made that video, so I'm like, cool. So maybe one of these days I should actually watch one of his videos, because I haven't, but he gets mentioned a lot in my comments. My cat has decided to wake up from her nap to make noise now, so I'm going to put her on my lap in the hopes that she will be quiet and let me record. And the second thing that we're going to be talking about today is Trisha Paytas, who has been completely going off on David Dobrik and has managed to get a couple of digs in at Shane Dawson at the same time. Really multitasking there, good job. And related to all of this is HairbyJay. Now, before we get into all of that, please subscribe and click the bell button to turn on all notifications. Thank you very much. It very, very much helps. It very much helps. Yep, that's English. And if you want to, you can also check out the Patreon or the memberships, the links in the description. I think you guys know already, well, my regular viewers will know already that my lo-fi album came out, and the entire album is now available to download for the patrons who have opted into that tier. And the bonus track is available for both the YouTube members and the patrons at all tiers. So if you want to listen to the bonus track or see some of the other benefits, then check those out, please. Right, so let's start talking about Jeffree Star then. So like I said, he has been caught in somewhat of a lie recently, and that has to do with HairbyJay. So if you don't know about the HairbyJay situation, I have made videos on it, which I will link down in the description for a bigger overview of what happened there. But let me just give you a brief overview of what happened with that situation. So HairbyJay is one of the people who does Jeffree Star's hair, hence the name HairbyJay. And at one point, Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas, HairbyJay, and a couple of other people went on a trip, during which time HairbyJay was also doing Trisha's hair. Now, they got into a bit of a private dispute over the price of the hair, the extensions and the installation, whatever, I don't know. Do I look like I get my hair done? No, I have no idea what you call any of this stuff. But they got into a dispute because Trisha claims with receipts that HairbyJay had charged her twice as much as he would charge anybody else. She still paid him, but she sent it to him in a message, hey, is this right? Now, because of these private messages, HairbyJay decided to take upon himself to do an Instagram live where he called Trisha Paytas a wealth of horrible, nasty things, among which was a walrus. He called her poor, made fun of her skin, her weight, horrible stuff. If you can hear background noise, it is because one, all the dogs in the neighborhood have started to bark for whatever reason, and for two, my cat is now on my lap, purring very, very loudly. Now, after that, Trisha Paytas uploaded a video to YouTube where she was very upset reacting to this Instagram live stream and said that during their trip together, HairbyJay, Jeffree Star, and a load of other people had been horrible to her, had made fun of her, had made fun of her weight, her skin, her money, her substance abuse issues, absolutely everything that they could. And after that, she publicly denounced Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson and Ryland Adams. And of course, HairbyJay. So that's the brief overview. Again, if you want a more detailed description of all of that, you can check out the videos that I've already done on that topic. Now, after that happened, Jeffree made it seem like he had fired HairbyJay, like he wasn't working with him anymore, and then he wasn't going to condone any of his behavior, because he tweeted out saying, "Good morning to everybody except the guy who used to do my hair." Now, not naming HairbyJay, not explicitly saying I'm not working with him anymore, but this came right after the drama and made it sound very clearly like he had fired HairbyJay. And it's very unlikely that that was accidental. However, it seems like Jeffree Star has not fired him. And I guess you could say he was lying, but he wasn't technically lying because he never said that he fired Jay. But he definitely purposefully alluded to it. But in an Instagram story, HairbyJay shared Jeffree Star's photo, in which he said, "Hair wig colored and installed by me." So outright saying, I'm still working with Jeffree. And on top of that, Jeffree, who had unfollowed HairbyJay after the drama with Trisha, is now following him again. So basically, he made it sound like he wasn't working with HairbyJay anymore because of the stuff he said to Trisha, but then is working with him again and is following him again, which is unsurprising considering Trisha said on that trip Jeffree was also making fun of her weight, her skin, yada yada. And Trisha also called him a mean girl and said that it was terrible mean girl behavior. So I don't think anybody's particularly surprised. And Trisha Paytas herself has weighed in on this. She quote tweeted a tweet from Def Noodles who was talking about this situation and very articulately said, "They're disgusting human beings, like vile. Anyone who can watch those nasty things said only a few weeks back and still support is gross. They all deserve each other. Absolute filth, garbage, trash." Just a fantastically written tweet. I enjoy it. Anyway, that's where that story ends. So let's talk briefly about Trisha Paytas and her war against David Dobrik. To be honest, what I mostly wanted to talk about was what she had to say about Shane Dawson. And I'm not going to go too much into the David Dobrik thing. If you guys want a separate video on that, I will do that because that's a lot of historic drama. It's a lot of drama that happened ages ago, just her sort of getting mad now. So basically, if you don't know, Trisha Paytas had a huge falling out with David Dobrik and the whole Vlog Squad people. Is that the right name? I feel like I'm saying the wrong name. Anyway, she had a huge falling out with those people, absolutely despises them, and recently has been getting pretty mad about them on social media and calling David Dobrik specifically a lot of names for being, in her views, a gross human being. And in the views of a lot of people too. But what interested me the most about this situation was a series of TikToks that she did talking about David Dobrik, calling him names, in which she managed to throw shade at or just completely call out David and also Shane Dawson in one fell swoop. And I'll just show those TikToks for you now. So yeah, serious insults being flung at Shane Dawson, who is somebody who she was best friends with for years. And now I suppose she just hates him, and probably for good reason considering all the stuff that she has said about him. Now I have also made a video talking about their falling out briefly, so if you want to check that out too, that's going to be in the description as well. Before we move on and end the video, close it off, I want to say I put up a poll a while ago asking if you guys wanted makeup tutorials, because that's something I've always wanted to do, like since I was a young teenager. So I decided to film a makeup tutorial for this makeup, which is nothing spectacular. It's everyday, sort of whatever, but I'm going to be uploading that this week. So for all of you people who are about to comment what lipstick shade this is, that's going to be in that video, because I do get so many comments every time I wear this specific lipstick, just this lipstick, asking me what shade it is. So it's going to be in that tutorial video. Now I was just going to call it something like my everyday makeup, whatever. But if you can come up with a better name in the comments, then I will title it that and I will put your comment in that video. I don't know what else you could call this, to be honest. Like I was originally going for like everyday glam. It's not particularly glamorous though, but if you think that'll work, then comment it below. And maybe you will win the featured comment thingy. Or I don't know, it's slightly grungy-ish, so everyday grunge. I don't know. If you can come up with a good title, then I will use that instead of whatever title I'm going to come up with and put your comment in that video. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for me for now. So let me know in the comments what you think about the situations going on with Jeffree Star and Trisha Paytas, both together and separately. And if you don't want to comment about that, then let me know in the comments what sport you've always wanted to try that you haven't tried. I would love to try... I don't know. I've tried a lot of sports, actually, surprisingly. Maybe like ice hockey, just for the fact that I can't ice skate, so I think that would be hilarious because I would just be falling every 5 seconds. Anyway, like I said in the start of the video, please subscribe and turn on all notifications, and please check me out on social media, VangelinaSkov everywhere, specifically, please, on Instagram, and you can also check out my TikTok, which is VangelinaSkov too. I'm doing something there. I don't know what it is, but it exists. Like, comment, share, and do all the things that I'm supposed to ask you to do at the end of the video, and have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.